All right. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Kicks and Giggles podcast. This is the first guest I've ever had on my show, and I want to welcome him. His name is DiPetta. He is a comedian. He is an actor. He is a father of 5 kids. and welcome, Don. Thank you for doing the show, buddy. If you want to introduce yourself,
dude, thanks for having me. I don't think I'm worthy of being your first guest, but I really appreciate it, man.
We met. When we met
in a deli.
Fucking deli.
We met in a deli.
You
chose that, by the way.
Did you message me on Instagram or I messaged you?
I messaged you because I'm nobody.
Dude.
Because I was like,
be like that, man. You can't be like that. We're a minute in. The fans have to know, guys. Donnie's got on Instagram. What's your name? Donnie Tsunami.
Donnie Tsunami 7. Yeah, it's not good branding, not at all.
And if a guy like me out there that doesn't know how to spell tsunami. Can you spell it for him?
It's T. Oh shit! You're gonna put me on the spot. It's TSUNAMI 7.
Okay, so
Donnie DONNIE.
Donnie Tsunami 7. His Instagram had 280,000 followers, and then there was a problem that happened.
Yeah.
And it got hacked.
Yeah, it got hacked. I had to start over.
So we're building he's building his following up again, and I want you guys to all go follow him and make sure you stay involved because he gets hacked. And we can't have that.
Dude,
no.
But I'll answer you. I'll say hi and what's up. And
yeah. He's got you guys. I'm looking at you. I got to be looking at the camera.
Look at the camera. Look at
It's
me.
recording, right, Carter?
Yes.
All right. So, anyways, I'm actually staying we're in his house right now.
Apartment, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
It is mansion.
This is a home.
We're in his house right now. He let me stay overnight, and my photographer. We're sleeping on his couch, so huge thank you to that. And let me put this on the ground so your girlfriend doesn't fucking scream at me.
She'd probably do that anyway, so it's okay.
Does it look better? No waters?
Looks nice. You look nice.
So we got the shoes here. These are the shoes that you've purchased from me.
From you, yeah.
I want to jump into this first.
Okay.
This is a sneaker podcast. We gotta talk about what you think of these shoes.
Okay.
Then we're gonna get into these blunts. And then we're going to talk about your baseball career. We're going to talk about your upcoming work, and we're maybe going to go a little bit deeper than that.
Oh
right?
God, okay.
So this is the first pair. These you grabbed from me at the sketchy deli.
At the deli, man. Yeah, at the deli.
And was this the first time you ever saw the black toes, or?
Yeah, so this is the first pair of Jordans I've ever bought in my entire life. Like
really?
I bought a pair of Iversons, I think in 6th or 7th grade, like 3 sizes too big.
Right.
And like I wore them like twice in middle school when I was like husky and wore like cargo khaki shorts.
You had a husky
phase?
Oh,
dude, my nickname was Stumpy growing up. Bro, I had a coach.
Stumpy?
I had a coach nickname me Stumpy.
Why?
Because he was an asshole.
Short and stocky?
Yeah, dude. I was a little butterball, man.
Well, you just beat the shit out of the guy, though, right?
No.
You ever take on your coach?
No, I don't know.
Dude, if I was your size and a guy called me Stumpy, his head would be in the fucking dirt.
Yeah, but I'm not that.
You're not that guy.
No, I mean I wasn't that size either.
Here's his girlfriend Nikki's coming in, and she's also an actor. You came in, so you have to at least say hi.
Hi.
Perfect. Hi.
Wait, I'm going to take Mercedes. Can I take the dog?
Yeah, this is the most off the rails podcast, and we're
not even started.
We're 4 minutes in.
4 minutes in.
Well, I
don't give a fuck.
But all right, let's get back. So this was the first pair of Jordans I ever bought, and I wanted to buy them from you. I thought it was like fitting that if I was going to buy a pair of shoes and spend money on them for like the first time, that you would be the guy that I would do it from.
Yeah.
And like the retro ones would be the first pair that I ever bought.
Yeah, I mean the retro. Dude, these are like the best Jordans of all time when it comes to numbers. Like you said, you had 11s before, or your girlfriend had 11s.
She had like
she was
a big sneakerhead.
She was big on retro 3s, 11s, and yeah, I mean you can't go wrong. The first Jordan you ever buy for anyone should be a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna take a look at these NMDs that you bought.
Yes.
How long did you look for these?
So literally almost a year. I looked for those, on like all the normal places you'd go to buy shoes, and I couldn't get. They were always sold out in my size. They just were not available. I looked in Hong Kong. Yeah, I went to Hong Kong too.
And you searched their sneakers?
Yeah, I did.
Shops?
Yeah, Searched
Holy
all their
shit.
shops. Look for NMDs.
I get shit that Hong Kong don't even have.
Yeah, this is true. No, this is dead honest truth.
Yeah.
And then I was buying the Jordans from you, and I was like, yo, man, by the way, like, can you get these? And you were like, yeah, man, no problem. Have them in 3 days. And I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like, that's not, it shouldn't happen. But
Dude,
it did, man.
I went to fucking Hong Kong, and I grabbed them. The only shop you didn't go to, I went to, and I got them.
Perfect.
Then we got the JTHs. These are the Bio Beige. Tell us a story about your connection with Justin Timberlake.
He and I have the same birthday, you know,
Okay.
and his wife is incredibly beautiful. I remember her in the movie Summer Catch. She was a crush. She was a huge crush. So we have shoes in common, like his love interests in common, and
Right, same type of interest in women.
Yeah.
He's interested in women, so are you.
Yes.
So you guys are pretty close.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
fair to
close.
say.
Anyway, so we share a birthday, and he designed those, and when I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get those now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here we are.
So these are the 3 pickups, and you got like 10 more. He's got 10 more NMDs, which, by the way, none of these he's fucking worn.
I can't.
And these 2 you bought half a year ago?
Yeah.
It was like
I've
maybe
never worn them out of
June
the
or something
house.
like that.
Yeah.
Never worn them.
Never worn
That's
them.
I can't buy a shoe and then look at it for so. I gotta wear them.
Okay, so then I would need to buy, and I might when people follow me and start to boost my career.
Yeah.
You got to buy 2 of every shoe so you can wear one and then keep one.
It's a big sneakerhead rule. It's
Yeah.
like you stock one and you rock one.
Yeah.
Especially with a pair of like a
That's
white
not.
pair like
Yeah,
that.
this. If I walk outside in LA, dude.
Yeah.
Done.
Do you trash your shoes when you wear them?
No, I try not to, but it's impossible in LA.
Yeah.
Like dust just finds its way. You know, dust and
Yeah.
shit just finds its way.
You could also get. I mean, you could get like some cleaners. I could send you some like Crep Protect for those.
Yeah,
This
but
is
they'll-
not a sponsor for
but
Crep Protect.
This
but
one,
I'll
they'll
take it.
never be the same though. It'll never be
Yeah.
the same. Like look, they're beautiful.
And by the time I get to Hong Kong and back for the second pair,
I know.
it's gonna be hard.
It'll
man.
be a while.
But all right, let's get into this. I want to talk first about you played before we get into your future projects and your past projects.
Yeah.
You played baseball professionally.
Yeah.
For how long?
Like a year and a half, 2 years. Not long at all.
It was on. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay. I'm working with Google right now.
Okay, Google.
It was on Bill Murray's.
Yeah,
team.
Bill Murray. Yeah, I played for Bill Murray's team in St. Paul, Minnesota.
So when the fuck did Bill Murray? I don't understand what that means. Does that mean he just owned the team or he was the coach?
No, he didn't coach anything. He
didn't?
owned it. He
Okay.
owns the team. He owns another team in
Similar
like
to
South Carolina too, or North Carolina, one of the Carolinas.
And what was the league called?
This was the American Association was the league, so it's like double A
What'd you play?
ball.
Like, you played like what quarterback?
Quarterback in baseball, man. Dude, you know what? You are just as athletic as you look. You are.
First of all, the lighting makes my arms look smaller.
Does it?
But we both know I'm a pretty big fucking guy.
You're taller than me.
Yeah.
You're easily taller than me.
Dude, I don't even want to go there, but if we fought,
Yeah.
I'd make it pretty far.
In
Time.
time.
I'd
like you'd last a
I'd-
little while.
yeah.
Have you ever been in a fight?
I got pushed into a locker.
No, that doesn't count.
That's not a fight.
Like, have you ever been in like a real fight? Like a
Straight up.
fight?
No, you know what I did do though, which I'm gonna get a big crowd pop from all the LGBTs out there. A kid called a guy. I'm not kidding. A kid called a guy gay in my classroom.
Yeah.
And I was just having a bad day. You know, I think I got like dumped that day or some shit. I was having a bad day.
Okay.
Short-tempered.
Yeah.
And I just got up and I fucking grabbed the kid. And I was like, you don't say that. It doesn't fucking matter who he's into. His sexual, like, I just get so mad. And I made it clear that you don't call a guy gay.
Angelo Blando out here.
Then everyone thought I was
Fighting
gay.
for gay rights and sneaker rights all across the world.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, I just, you know, then that's why everyone thought I was gay. That's
Yeah.
what I told you earlier.
You
I
would
sit
be
like this.
you would be a great ambassador for the lesbian community. You would.
For just a lesbian? Or
Yeah, the lesbian
Lesbians?
community. Well, you look more like a lesbian than a gay dude.
Gay, you know what's actually interesting? You know what's interesting?
Twice in 2 days he's been called a lesbian.
Who else called me a lesbian? Someone else, right? That girl. Yeah.
I'll do a
A girl
You
called
do.
me a
Well,
lesbian.
all right. So like you have very like you got nice eyes. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. I can say that. But yeah, they're very feminine
I
eyes.
think you look great, man.
Thanks. Oh, you do. Yeah, you do have nice brows. And yeah.
You get your eyebrows.
Yeah, I
You're
get
fucking
them.
Italian.
I get them threaded.
Yeah, but look at your arms though.
Yeah. What about it? We're not on.
Get them threaded.
No, dude, are you kidding me? No, this is fine. This is the appropriate amount of
Look
arm
at
hair
my arm compared to
for a
yours.
man. Well, I'm tanner and my hair is darker as well.
Okay, here's what we're learning.
Okay.
If I had your arms,
Yes.
I would no longer look like a lesbian, right?
Oh, 100%.
So then how do I get bigger, dude? I eat steak. I eat chicken. You're a fit guy. Help me out.
Do you lift?
I haven't tried that. I'm doing chicken though.
Okay,
broccoli.
great. So you have you putting all the building blocks into your body.
Yeah.
You're just not building anything.
Here's the thing. When I'm on a bench press,
Okay.
it's fucking hard to get up, man.
Start with the bar. Well, why don't you get one of them
but
lady
then,
bars?
Then girls look at me and I just then I have no shot, dude.
Well,
I need Don DiPetta's advice
don't
right now.
Oh God. Okay.
How can I gain 10 pounds of muscle in the next 3 months?
10 pounds of muscle in the next 3 months.
Is that impossible?
No, it's not. You gain 10 pounds of muscle in 3 months.
101 pounds when I started lifting. I don't.
See, you wanted her to be involved in the podcast. Now you
when
got
I
it.
started
I want
lifting,
your success
and
story.
You should see my when I was bomb. I
We
was
are off the rails.
When you were a bum?
Of muscle.
No.
Bomb or bomb?
When she was
Like, I
bomb.
had big boobs,
Yo,
big
when I
muscles.
first met her and she was lifting, she walked into her room and I saw her thighs and her ass and I go, motherfucker, I'm gonna date that girl.
Wow.
No bullshit.
Now do you like me anymore? I'm skinny.
And now
No,
you
I
guys
do.
You.
So I'm dating Angela
And now
now.
she's got mine. Well, hey, look. I just want to you didn't answer the question.
Okay.
So
You lift. That's it.
how do you start?
You drive to the gym. You
But
do
I get-
push up.
I
You
get
can fall out of
nervous.
bed and push yourself up. There you got one.
Look, to be fair, some days when I got my chicken, I got my steak, I got my eggs.
Yes,
I drop down, I do fucking 10 push-ups right there.
10.
10.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm starting.
That's amazing.
But how do I get
I don't know
the
how you're not
groove?
huge now. If you
played
do 10
baseball,
push-ups.
though. You played baseball.
Yeah.
So before you played baseball, were you always an athletic guy, or was it something where you were like, I just want to fucking do this, and you were all of a sudden amazing at it? Like, did you pick it up when you were like 16, 17, 18?
No, I
Or
was
were you
like
playing since you were-
4 or
Oh, wow.
5.
So you played your whole life.
Yeah, I was pretty good at it back
And-
then. So yeah.
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
And you played college?
Played college ball. Yeah, played college ball. Then went and played minor league ball, and then I was done.
So how was it hard for you to switch from like pushing ahead and going for like the MLB or going for a higher league and really focusing on baseball? What made you think like, I just want to fucking screw this, I want to go for comedy? Because that's a big thing to do, to completely leave baseball.
Yeah.
I feel like when you have momentum in sports, you got to keep going. You can't just drop and then go back.
Yeah, I think I reached a cap, or like I signed a professional contract and I knew I was done.
Yeah.
Like the day I signed like the first one, which
You
was it
regret
was
signing
weird.
it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't regret signing it because it was like always what I wanted to do. It was
Yeah.
like the dream I've chased since I was like 5.
But it was just like a milestone.
And then I signed it, and I was like, oh, this feels different than it should.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, I might be done. And
Yeah.
then played for a little while after that, and then played for another team, and then after that I was like, I don't want to, like, this is stupid. I'm not stupid, but I was just like, I could be doing
Right.
other things, and so yeah, it was tough though, man. It was super tough. It was like literally, like it was like the worst breakup of your entire life.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't have an apartment anymore because I was living in Minnesota when like my lease was up. So I was like, oh, I'll be home for like 2 months,
Right.
like out of the year, or I'll go play winter ball somewhere. So when I came back home, like my mom had redone my room, but it was like full of like
Baseball
storage.
shit?
It was filled with like storage and shit. So I didn't have anywhere to sleep. So I was sleeping in the basement. So I just put up like blackout curtains and was just like a miserable fuck for
Yeah.
3 months. Yeah, it was like the worst.
And this was right after you stopped.
After I stopped. Yeah, I got released, and then I was like, oh, I'm done. Like I was,
Okay.
and So yeah, like went through like a terrible breakup. Like went over to my buddy's house like every night and played Call of Duty, and we would get high and then go to like Kroger and get like each of us would buy like a DiGiorno pizza for ourselves. Dude, it was the worst. It was a real bad 2 months. I was going it was going through a really bad breakup, and then one day I was like, screw this, I'm gonna go to LA, and I like literally packed up, drove across the country.
Did you fall in love with like the idea of being a comedian when you first came to LA, or was it like as you were playing ball, you were still like coming up with skits in your head? Because I know that I'm kind of in that right now.
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm not a comedian yet. I haven't done stand up, but there's so many ideas that I have during the day that I'm like, this would be fucking hilarious. I write shit down.
Do you write
This
it down?
would be a
Yeah.
skit. Yeah. And I think about a lot, but I haven't done it yet. So for you, was it like a breakout period? You come to LA and you have shit ready?
No. So first thing I would do is stop calling it a skit forever.
Really?
Yeah, your jokes. You're writing down jokes and
Yeah,
ideas.
true.
Girls come up and like people come up. Oh my god, I loved your skits tonight. Oh,
it
you're
trigger
so
you?
fun. It's triggering.
Really?
It's super
Wait,
triggering.
but why?
Because they're not skits. Like skits are like improv shit.
Yeah.
Nah, so it's stand up. So like that's the first thing. There's
Yeah.
jokes or ideas. No, this is probably something you don't know in your research. My dad owns the Punchline in Atlanta, which is like a really famous
Yeah.
club back in like opened in like 82 or 83. It's still going, but it's one of the oldest clubs in the country. And he's managed a bunch of comedians, and so I grew up in a comedy club from the time I was like, I don't know, 2-3 years on. Like I was in different comedy clubs, and then I worked in one, like starting at like 13, 14 years old. Worked at parking lot, worked at door, worked at bar, like was
This was while
assistant
you were playing
manager.
ball?
Yeah,
On
I
the
was
weekends
yeah, I
and
was
shit,
playing
right?
I was playing ball, going to college like for most of this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then so I mean I grew up around it, and I never ever wanted to do it ever in
Yeah.
my life ever.
And then what changed when you moved to LA?
I knew I either wanted to be an actor or I wanted to work at an agency and be an agent.
Yeah.
And I walked into an acting class on like a Tuesday at 11:30, and the first scene I ever saw two people put up, like two grown adults put up Aladdin. Like they put up the scene. I swear they put up the scene.
I thought it was be something like deep. Or
No,
sad.
no, dude, it was Aladdin. Like they
Nice.
put a carpet out on the middle of the floor, and then they put a projection up of them like soaring across the sky, and they sang the song like "I can show
Did
you
they
the."
kill it,
wo-"
or was it like cringe?
They killed it.
Oh,
It
really?
was hilarious, and I was like, grown ass people are doing this on a Tuesday for work. I was like, sign me up. I
Yeah.
want to do this. So I started acting, and then
You went to acting school?
I mean, just studied here. I took classes in high school, and I took classes in college, like acting courses in college.
Okay.
But acting work when you first move out here and you're learning is like super scarce. So I started to write, and like a lot of what I wrote came out in joke form, came out in skit form. So,
Dude, fuck that word. I'm never saying it again.
so a lot of it came out in joke form, and I did a show, got my first big laugh, and kind of fell in love with it.
And then, okay, so now I want to talk about.
Okay.
So you mentioned high school, and you were doing drama. Was it drama class?
Yeah,
in
drama
high school?
class in high school.
So did you like? Were you like a good kid in high school? Did you care about your grades a lot, or were you kind of like a shithead like I am?
I was a pretty good. My mom's a principal.
Oh.
So
That'd be
like
hard to fucking
grades
get,
were
right?
all but my dad like wasn't. He never went to school, or he didn't have a 9 to 5. So like I had the two like way different worlds. Like my mother was
Yeah,
all about education, and my
right.
dad was he
All
would talk
about
on the
finding his own path.
yeah, finding his own path and doing that. And so, yeah, I made pretty good grades, like, 3 something and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't really try that hard. I wanted to get out of high school really bad. Like, I knew I wanted to play baseball. I knew I was going to go to college. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And, like, I didn't need any of this literature shit.
Did you do a play in your drama class at all? Or what did they do?
I don't know. I didn't do not in that drama class. No. That was like, you didn't do plays in the class. You did them for extracurriculars, and I couldn't because I was always playing baseball.
And you got like, what college did you go to?
I went to 3 because fuck it. Why go to 1 when you can go to a lot?
Dude, you try them all out.
Try them all out. Yeah.
There you go.
So I went to Siena, which was a good basketball school up in New York.
Play dude.
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking six-sport athlete?
No, I didn't play basketball there. I'm just saying they were good at basketball. Like they wrecked people's brackets in the tournaments for a couple years. Then I went to like this D2 powerhouse, Valdosta State, and then finished up at like a tiny little private school north of Atlanta.
What did you get a degree? I don't even know how that works. You get a degree?
Yeah, I did finally.
And you did. So you could go to 3 different schools and get 1 degree.
Yeah, I showed up. I started for a business degree at Siena when they were the great business school and finance school.
Right.
And then by the time I got to the last one, I showed up in the counselor's office and I go, "What do I have the most credits in?" And they go, "Communications." And I was like, "Great, sign me up. Whatever I need to finish in that."
And that's what you got
And that's what I got a degree in.
So what is that like? Was that like a therapist and shit like that?
No, man, I couldn't.
What does communications mean?
Exactly what we're doing right now.
I mean, I know.
This is it, dude.
I mean,
No,
in
this
class.
is what my major is. That's
Dude,
why we're killing this right now.
You're owning it better than I am. Wait, so communications degree.
Yeah.
What job does that set you up for?
Nothing.
Oh, really?
What we're doing right now. Yeah, we're killing it.
Kicks and Giggles. Look. Hear
Okay.
Me out. Kicks and Giggles podcast with Don DiPetta. Guest host Angelo Blando. You could take the fucking show from here on out.
I don't know.
You have the degree. I don't have shit. People look at me. I got D's in high school and failed gym.
Yeah, but look at you now.
Oh, wait, let's talk about
Look
this.
at you now.
True. Look at me now. I'm jacked out of my mind and I play 4 different sports
Yeah,
with Don DiPetta.
but yeah, you don't need to be jacked for what you're doing. You're an entrepreneur, bro.
Okay.
You got no time to sleep.
Dude,
You got no
this
time
is-
to eat. You hustle.
This is what I'm saying. All the girls out there that have dated me and then go and date a big guy, they come back to me and we talk and I say, look,
We talk.
I gotta sell them on the fact that you could tighten the sides.
It's fine. It's fine. Go for it.
I have to sell them on the fact that, look, you dated a guy, and I know when you're in bed with him, you're used to grabbing big arms. I can sell shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, well, what the fuck does that have to do with us, like, in bed, and you're, like, athletic fucking... And I just say, look, I hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I can sell clothes. I can do a podcast.
Yeah.
I can't be the dominant guy sometimes, looks-wise.
You just tell them, hey, listen, like, you can't sleep in a bicep. Like, I'm going to own a house.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
You can't sleep in a bicep. That's it. I'm gonna
Write that down. Yeah,
write
dude.
it down, dude.
I was-
Knowledge.
that literally,
You
I was
can't
literally just
sleep
thinking that. I was like,
in
Yeah.
that's all
bicep.
you have to say.
Yeah.
What if she says yes, I can?
Then you tell her that she's some
Fuck you,
sick
idiot.
fucking murderer that's gonna cut some guy open and sleep inside. No, that's not real.
So for you, it's like if a girl, okay, let's say we're gonna go here.
Okay.
Let's say a girl slept with me.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
And then she sleeps with you.
We're living in a hypothetical world right now, aren't
upper hand
we? How?
because you're jacked.
I mean, thank you, but I don't think
You're
I'm.
visibly more attractive than I am, tenfold.
Okay, thank you.
The part
No
is,
arguments.
Here's the other thing, though. You're 29,
Oh, you son
and
of
you
a
look
bitch.
a little older. So let me just. When you were in high school, did kids think like, is someone's fucking uncle in this
Oh
classroom?
my god, dude!
I'm just
really
saying.
this uncle shit. I'm Uncle Don.
Uncle Don
Uncle
DiPetta,
Uncle
dude.
Don.
I told all my friends, Uncle
I
Don
know.
is
I was
cool.
the guy. I was the guy that bought beer in high school. Like I had a goatee. Oh god, yeah, I have a
Oh,
goatee.
yeah.
Like I had a goatee. Like I didn't have the top
I
part.
don't know what I'm doing.
I don't have the top part, but I had a goatee.
Yeah.
So we would go to the sketchiest gas station in the bad part of town, and I would get literally like $100+ worth of beer, and I would just slap it up on the counter with the money on top of it already,
Did
like
they like
cash.
ID back then? 'Cause
I
what
mean,
was-
no,
what year
I
is
think
this?
in. Really, you asshole?
I'm
What year is
genuinely-
this?
I'm genuinely asking. Like,
Decades ago. No, it's 2007.
Okay.
2007. So I would just slap the beer and the money on the counter, and I'd basically look at him like, "What are you gonna do? You're not gonna take this money?"
Yeah.
And he would just take it, and I'd walk, and then we'd walk out, and then we'd go get hammered.
So you were like kids would be like, Don, get us alcohol.
I'll make my friends. Yeah.
Would they say like, Uncle Don, get us?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
So that's kind of cool though, because that's you're still you've always it seems like you've always been the cool guy. Right?
I don't know, dude.
Was there ever a time where someone like where you got in a fight? You asked.
Oh
me if I
yeah,
got in a
yeah.
fight, right?
I've gotten Every time I've gotten in a fight, though, I've been arrested.
Okay. This is some juice we could talk about now. Is your girlfriend gonna get mad? 'Cause she's
No,
staring
no,
at me
no,
like
no.
I
She's
stole
fine.
something
She's
from
she's
her.
fine. She's fine.
All right. So talk about the first time. The first time you got arrested that was related to fighting.
Yeah, it was in New York, my freshman year of college.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you go to? Was it school in college?
yeah. It was
Your
in New
college
York.
Was in New York.
In New York,
Okay.
upstate Albany, New York.
Albany. All right.
Yeah, I went to
And
Siena in Albany, New York.
What went down in this arrest?
The baseball team was out like in downtown, and one of my buddies who was a pitcher was outside, and he got jumped by a couple guys, and I was the first. I think I was the first guy out there and just bum rushed these guys, and then the whole baseball team. There were probably 12 of us out.
Holy shit.
They all ran out, and like we.
Just like a fucking mosh pit of
Like
baseball players.
yeah, like 12. It was
Baseball
like 12
players
on
and
3.
uncles
It was
just
it was
fucking throwing
it was
fists.
bad, but like I don't know. I think I was like I was very upset in college. I was
Yeah.
very unhappy. Like college, like you know how people say like high school is the worst time in their life?
Yeah.
Like college was that for me. Like
Why?
I don't know, dude, I was just angry and like figuring it out.
Yeah.
I think. And it was the first time I was like super away from home. Like I grew up in Georgia and then I went to New York for school. So I was just alone and cold because I would never lived in the snow before. So I was miserable.
Shit weather.
Yeah, just shit weather. So like I got like really like I apparently had some pent up rage and I took it out on some people that night and the cop snatched me up real quick. I was like, yeah, you're going to jail.
Were all the kids arrested or you were?
No, me and the kid that got jumped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like a one-on-one fight with someone?
Yeah, I did.
And how did that go?
I didn't get arrested that time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you win?
that was the one I didn't get arrested. Yes.
When
I was
when you
I was
fight a guy,
very upset.
Here's what I think. Because
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter what I think because this is about you. But
Okay.
I just want to give you something to work with here. When I think of like, no matter how mad we are at each other,
Mm-hmm.
let's say me and you, if you fucked my girlfriend,
Okay.
if I punch you in the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
you can come over and fuck my girlfriend again. Point being, it didn't do anything unless I fucking killed you. So what's the point of fighting a guy? Is it just to?
I've never started a fight. I don't get the point of that.
You're just like a defender.
You're
a defenseman.
Yeah, like I think like the two fights that I got arrested, like both like friends were getting like jumped or beat up.
You were helping your buddies
and
out.
that triggers something from me.
Yeah.
Like hardcore,
It's like me with the
trigger.
gay kid.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're not doing it.
That hardcore triggered something in me. And then the one fight, two other fights, but the one fight, I was standing like on a hill and like on the top of these like cement steps, and this dude came up and like shoved me in the back down the steps. So like it was just a cheap shot, and like
Yeah.
so when I got up from that, I was very upset.
You beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I was very angry.
Can we make a deal on a pact? right
Dude,
now?
I don't get angry, and I don't fight.
You seem like a calm guy.
I'm super.
I will
I'm
say
super
that
calm.
usually when a guy your size talks to me,
You see, you need to be very clear with your. I'm like 5'9", dude. I'm like pushing 5'10" on a good
they
hair
don't
day.
know that until you fucking said it.
Yeah, but I am
We
like
could have
200
said you're
pounds.
6'5".
No, because
We can
that
edit
would be
this out.
false. No, because I want them to get a visual.
That's
Well,
true.
actually, there is a visual of this, but I want them to get like a picture in their head that I'm not this massive individual that
You're
you keep
stumpy.
saying. Motherfucker. it's okay when I say it. It's not okay when you say it.
You're short and big.
Don't say that either. That doesn't sound any better.
You're a good guy.
Thanks.
Is that better? Is
Sure,
that fine?
yeah,
I
man,
don't wanna
sure.
make you mad.
This-
But what I was going to say is the pact I want to do is if anybody ever comes to fight me
Got you.
and they, like, let's say I'm in L.A.,
Okay.
right? And I call you up and I'm like, Donnie, this guy just punched me in the fucking eye, man. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
How would you respond?
I would say, where are you? And
I'm
then,
like, I'm on Ventura Boulevard.
yeah, and then I would tell you, hold on, and I'll be there soon. But I'm not going to fight. I got a buddy named Austin who used to collect. Like, that used to be his job.
Collect what, bodies?
Like money or collect monies or like he used to collect. Like, that's what he used to do. He used to collect. So he's like 6'5", 280 pounds of just pure rock
Oh, he was like a
muscle.
juice man.
Oh no, he's never
Or
taken
like-
juice. He's just
No.
an incredibly large. Like, he's a huge Like you see him and you're like, oh fuck. That's what you think when you see him.
Like kind of start to whimper a little
Yeah,
bit?
you do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I would bring him.
He's a
anywhere.
collector, but I mean the juice man, like back in the day, like the Italian mobster days, there was a collector, and I think his name was the juice man, and he would collect the juice was the money.
I get you.
And
yeah.
you owe the juice was like, I'm lending you money. I'm lending you juice, all right? And then in 2 weeks, if you don't pay me back the money you owe me and the profit, my guy
and the interest, Austin comes in,
come and beat the fuck out of you and put your head in a vice.
Yeah, well, he'll just come get the money. Like usually, like you'd be surprised, like they pay up. Like you see him, you pay.
If I went to collect the money, how do you think that would happen?
I think they wouldn't answer the door.
What if they had they see me through the peephole?
Yeah.
And then they don't answer the door?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Break it down?
What if I knock really hard? I got a ring, so I can make I can get a good knock. If I knock hard enough, I'm like, give me that fucking. Can I? Is anything intimidating about me?
I think you have the ability. No, I think you have because you could look crazy. And I think that is a very that's a very underestimated.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Meaning
if you could act crazy.
Shit on the floor.
Yes. Dude, that's incredibly intimidating for people. They're like, this son of a bitch is crazy. I don't know what he's capable of.
Okay.
But you got to act like that. So every once in a while, like if you want to be intimidating or mean, like you got to do something weird, like randomly out of the fucking middle of nowhere.
Get up.
No.
Get
Like,
up. Let's fight, dude. Like that type of thing?
No.
Were you scared?
No, like you gotta,
all right.
like you just gotta like take off your shirt, like whip somebody, and then like lick the bottom of your shoe, and they'll be like, "What the? This fucking guy is insane."
I see what you're saying.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But when I take my shirt off and you see like A cup chest here, how are they going to be like? How can I? What? And flowers. Your girlfriend's making fun of my tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, so the point is, I'm not fucking intimidating. All right, the fighting.
But you don't need to be, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I just gotta be respected. But here's the hard part.
Okay.
Is doing a podcast that could get raunchy sometimes. Sometimes I say stupid shit. I'm learning. You know. I could say something dumb and then someone wants to fuck me up. So.
Dude, if somebody takes the podcast that serious, where they want to they're the crazy, they're the crazy person. Yeah. And then you need to look out for them because that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, here we got, and for the viewers out there that are watching this, I have never seen any of these three packages before. We got all natural Henry's Original Premium Cannabis Smokes here. Then we got the Humboldt Country Indoor Reserve OG
giving them free
pre-roll.
Advertisement right now.
Yeah. Look, man, I'll start getting fucking high if I have to. Candy Descent, California. Okay, what the fuck am I looking at here?
They're just pre-rolled joints, man. It's as simple as that.
Why is this a box?
I just think there's a package of like 4 in there. So yeah.
Where do you get these at? Like a dispensary?
So we had a party last night, and some girl who was a manager of a dispensary actually just gave us those for hosting the party, which I thought was a very thoughtful gift.
That's awesome.
That's a very nice gift.
Hey, speaking of gifts, I brought you a shirt from. I brought you a shirt. Now look, I wore it once.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still clean.
Still clean.
Look. First of all, thank you for doing this podcast. I really genuinely mean it. Thank you for being on the show. And it's not over, so don't get worried.
No, okay, I
just want to say I'm a beginner podcast. I'm not Howard Stern. I'm not some huge guy. And the fact that you're willing to let me on is just awesome.
Let you on. I let you in my house.
I mean, the fact that you're willing to be on the show.
No, like let me on. I'll let you in my house. But no, here's what I'll add to this for all of his listeners. I guess they're listeners, right? Yeah. Do you have a lot?
I'm about to hit 500.
Woo, shit, man. Hey, man, for not doing it that long, that's absolutely amazing. But I saw this kid online, and I was like, this dude hustles, man. And so I saw it from the very beginning, and I was like, cool, I want to buy from him, and I want to support him. And then when you put out that post, you're like, hey, man, I'm coming to L.A., like, if anybody wants to let me stay anywhere. And I was like, dude, let me support, let me support you any way I can, man. So, I appreciate you, doing your thing and letting me on your podcast. And, any way I can help and support, I will. That's why you're sleeping at my house, man.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you don't beat the shit out of me when I'm sleeping.
And then I sleepwalk, and all bets are off. No, you're fine.
So this shirt's from Buckle, and I just want to say this is not a sponsor, but this is for you, man.
Oh,
can you put it on right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
No. But I'll put it over up here. I'll like lay it against my chest.
All right, just to give them a look.
Oh, it's got your scent on it too. That's nice. I'm gonna have to wash this.
It's actually your roommate's cologne that I sprayed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
I saw you get a nice bottle there.
Phil, yeah.
Phil.
This
Shout
is
out
nice.
to Phil.
It actually is a nice little Henley, and
Yeah.
Henleys are my favorite. Henleys are my cut.
Henleys your baby.
Henry's,
Yeah.
well, because you said that earlier.
Yeah.
Henleys are my shirt of choice.
So I mean, it's like when I'm Howard Stern style, when I'm that big.
Okay.
Then you get gifts that are like cool, you know.
Yeah.
Right now you get used shirts, but in the future, if anyone's seeing this, like Sal Vulcano, Christy Stefano, if anyone's seeing this. And they're like, I'm not doing a show. I get a piece of shit worn shirt.
Yeah.
It's just we'll get to the better gifts.
Yeah, man. By the time you get better gifts, you'll have better guests. This is what I'm thinking about.
Dude, I only want you on the show ever.
Wow.
That's how
don't
serious
say
I am
that.
about
Don't
you,
say
dude.
that. You're gonna seriously limit yourself if you do that.
It's the Uncle Donnie and Angelo show.
Oh,
So
that actually sounds like a fucking eating podcast. Like we're gonna go to I think we'll go
Sounds like an
to some
Italian-
Italian restaurant every weekend.
Oh, Uncle Donnie, try these fucking lasagnas.
Oh, Angelo, did you add the meatballs today? Holy shit!
Did you try Henry's original pre-rolls? So you smoke often, right?
Yeah.
Like what, every day?
I'm trying to cut back, but I do it at night. Like I don't do it during the
Just,
day.
like, fall asleep.
Yeah, I love I don't know, man. Like got a lot of stress now because a lot of shit's happening, but it's all good stuff. But at night it's just nice to kind of just smoke and unwind and hang out with her. And
Do you guys smoke together or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I wish I took an edible on the plane today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the only time I ever have gotten somewhat high is like sophomore year. I smoked a bong a few times, threw up on the fucking driveway.
You badass.
And then dude, I'm crazy. And then today I took an edible my friend gave me. I took 1/4 of it, and on the plane, like when I'm high, maybe you could help me out here. I think like, did I really just do this? Like I'll do this, and then my head is like, did I just fucking grab that right now?
Yeah.
And then like, what is that? Do you not tweak? Am I tweaking?
I used to.
Yeah.
I think the more you smoke, the better handle you kind of get on everything. Yeah.
And then how do you stay productive and smoke? Because the stereotype or whatever is like, if you get high, like, oh, you're a lazy piece of shit.
I don't think
But
that's
you're
true at
very
all.
productive.
Yeah.
And you smoke weed. And I know a lot of people in LA. I mean, 99% of LA smokes weed, right?
I mean, I don't know.
And there's a ton of rich people out here.
Yeah.
Everyone's making it.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I missing? Am I smoking some wrong shit?
I just think it's the type of person. It's the type of person, the type of weed, whatever you're gonna do. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we
Call
smoke
me a
at night,
bitch.
and then I wake up and I go about my business, man.
So it's just a sleeping thing then.
Yeah, I like it because it makes me high too. That's fun. But yeah, I fall asleep easier.
I can't do that. So another thing I wanted to talk about is this is my first interview ever, or my first guest. I don't look
You
at
did
it as
you did research, and you're doing great.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I really, like, I was nervous all day. I really was. I was, like, sitting here, like, what if I fuck it up? What if I say something dumb? But I'm really comfortable doing it. But the thing is, I wanted to come into this and just ask you questions and talk, right?
All right, let's do it.
But
Okay.
I wanted to know some shit about you first. So I looked you up on YouTube. I looked you up on Google. I read more so I could know, like, Bill Murray's baseball team, shit like that.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, wow, this kid knows his shit, you know? So I saw a web show called We're Not Friends.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I saw episode 1, episode 2, 3, 4. It was like a 12 series.
I think we did 8.
episode?
Oh yeah, maybe
Something like
8,
that.
10, yeah, 8, 10, something like
clearly
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't fucking research that much, but I clicked this show, and I watched the first episode. I never watch. The only TV I'll watch is like stupid shit. America's Got Talent, you
Yeah.
know, shit that you can watch and feel great about, and it takes your mind off of the fucking pain. So I
It's gonna
watched
be
the first
okay.
episode. I loved it. Watched the second one. an hour and a half later, I completed the whole series, and I'm looking for a season 2.
Yeah.
Where's the season 2?
Season 2 was written. Wow, it was we wrote season 2.
Yeah.
We tried to find funding to make it, and it just didn't happen. We signed some really cool people on to do it, and then man, some things just kind of fall apart.
Can you? Okay, so there's an episode. I'm gonna try to go by chronological order.
This is so funny. We're talking about We're Not Friends.
It was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And were you getting spots on television and movies?
Not as much.
At this time,
Not as much.
No. So how do you like recording and I guess acting in a show that's on a web show that's more private, like just a camera guy and actors versus TV and movie now that you've...
So, I mean, We're Not Friends and other stuff that a producer, writer create is fun because you get to do just that. You get to do more than just act.
Right.
So you have your hand in the directing, the producing, the writing, all of it. Right. It's a lot. There's a lot more going on,
and I think parts of We're Not Friends.
Yeah. My partner and I wrote the whole thing. But I think creatively, that's more fulfilling because it's something that you've generated out of thin air.
Right.
This, the latest movie I did, Greenbook, it's completely different. You're there to act. On We're Not Friends set, I think we had a camera guy. Shout out to Chris Sheffield. Look him up if you need a DP. And a sound person. And that was it. And then just the actors. So there was literally it was a skeleton crew. And on Greenbook, this film that was done by Universal and Participant Media, it's literally 50 people on set watching you do it while it happens. We would do a rehearsal for the director and the cinematographer and the AD. So we do a rehearsal for 3 people. Yeah. And then the AD would call in everybody else and literally 40 people, 50 people flood into this room, and then they watch you do it again, watch you act the scene out again. And then the director goes, "Is there any questions?" And then everybody just kind of just goes off and does their own thing, to set up lighting, set up cameras, hair, makeup,
and it's just fucking goes
everything else. And then we get 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes while they set it up. And then you go back in there and it's literally 2 cameras and 1 million people just watching you.
Was this the first time you did, was Greenbook the first feature film or movie that you've done?
No, I think Greenbook's 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be the first one
that's
people see.
Yeah,
no, I had one in theaters before called Undrafted.
Okay.
Joe Mazzello, from the little kid from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And he's also in Bohemian Rhapsody, the new movie coming out.
There you go.
He wrote and directed that feature, and that was a limited release nationwide. So that went to it went to a bunch of theaters, but it wasn't nationwide in every theater. And it didn't do great in theaters. My parents went and saw it in Atlanta with my grandma, and they were the only 3 people in the theater. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
Well,
so
hey, I fucking watched it and I loved it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
thanks.
Dude. But the Greenbook film, we were just talking about
so full of shit.
me and my camera guy were walking around, and just on is it Ventura or Ventura?
Ventura.
I say Ventura.
Ventura. That's your no. Ventura.
Don't say that.
Ventura.
On Ventura Boulevard, we were walking down, and I must have saw 4 Greenbook, big fucking billboards. It's serious. That's why I'm not trying to be oh, is this your first film and be a dick? But it's the first one that is.
This is my first
huge,
studio
right?
film. Yeah. This is my first studio film.
And it's also on the shortlist for the Oscars.
Yeah. So it won. So it won audience. People's Choice at TIFF, which is a huge film festival, and it keeps winning awards at all the festivals it goes to. And people in Hollywood, they write things, and so apparently there's a lot of Oscar buzz around this film. Viggo Mortensen, he's from Lord of the Rings, if you don't like, and he did Eastern Promises as well. He was a badass in that film.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, check it out. You're a little young for that one, but it's a badass movie. And then Mahershala Ali is the other guy that stars in it. He won an Oscar for Moonlight a couple years ago.
Okay. Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, and then the director is Peter Farrelly, and he directed Dumb and Dumber and something about Marry Me, Myself, and Irene.
Fucking guys on
this.
this.
But those three guys are, the word on the street is they're all going to get Oscar nods. And Viggo and Mahershala are terrific, like in the film together. So there'd be no question that they both get.
Can you talk about your character in the movie and give like the listeners a little bit more dialogue?
Yeah, sure. No, sure. I'll tell you about it.
Comes out Thanksgiving Day,
yeah,
right?
I think Thanksgiving Day. The 21st or Thanksgiving. Like that Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know if they do those like midnight releases. Yeah. So whatever it is. I play Viggo's brother-in-law. So me and another comic named Sebastian Maniscalco, which is an enormously huge stand-up.
My cousin.
Yes.
For the people that don't know, I know it doesn't seem like it.
You told me that the first day I met you. You were like, "That's my cousin."
Yeah, I think I asked you if you knew Sebastian. You were like, "Dude, I just was in a fucking movie with them."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit!" But yeah, keep going.
So he and I played brothers in the film.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it's a period piece, 1962. It's a movie about Don Shirley, who was a classically trained pianist. And he took a tour throughout the southern United States during the middle of Jim Crow. And Viggo Mortensen's character, Tony Lip, is a kind of a bodyguard and driver. Yeah. And those two drive throughout the United States. And Don Shirley plays his music, and Tony Lip is his bodyguard, and they become friends. And but the movie is like, it's about family, and so Viggo's family is like me and Sebastian and Linda Cardellini, who's absolutely terrific. She was in Freaks and Geeks and a million other things. She did Bloodline. Terrific actress. So all the family scenes were all together, like in the house.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And would you say it's like, were you nervous because you're in front of all these 50 people?
Fuck yeah.
Because I feel like doing a web show is very like hanging out with your friends. You're probably close with everyone, right?
So I mean, I've done a bunch of, but not like a bunch, like probably a handful of different shows for TV now. And like there's a million people on those sets too. And like some of them
for the We're Not Friends?
No, We're Not Friends, but like I did Mike and Molly and like Lethal Weapon, and I've done like CBS. What did I do? Like the Late Late Show, and there's another one, MacGyver. I did MacGyver. Yeah, so yeah, I'm used to being on those sets now. Yeah. But Greenbook was different. Like TV and film they're just different. So the first night on set, I got in a night early and watched Viggo and Mahershala film a scene for like 2.5 hours. And it was like a masterclass, man, just watching these two do this. And it put me at ease a little bit because, they make mistakes and they mess up, and you're like, oh my God, you don't have to be perfect. Right. But the next night when I got on set and like Viggo walks in and then Mahershala walk in and Linda walk in, and you just go, oh shit. Like I'm either gonna be able to do this, and I either deserve to be here on this level, or like I'm a fraud and people are gonna find out very quickly and I have no business being here.
Which you're not, because you have all the experience.
I mean, thankfully, I got there and we started acting, and it just kind of flowed and it felt good, and it was like, okay, I belong here, I can do this.
I think people work themselves, like even before this interview, I'm thinking all these things and I'm worrying about what could go wrong, but then you're in it doing it, and it's like, this is fucking no problem.
It's what you're supposed to do.
You know what I mean? And
it's what you're supposed to do.
Know when you're actually good at something and when something's like meant to be for you.
No, I got to tell you, you do content very well. Like I'll watch you do the Instagram stories, and I'm like, this fucking kid can just talk, and like we'll listen to him. You know what I mean? So
thank you.
Yeah, man.
I try to talk but not be like fucking annoying, because I can talk a lot, man. But I try to, like, this is the first episode, which if you guys are listening right now, please give me feedback on how you think this episode's going, because I don't want to be the interviewer that's like, oh, this kid talks the whole fucking time, we don't even get to learn about Don. which I think we're learning a lot about you right now. But if there's anyone out there, I want the negative feedback and I want all the positive. And then, have you listened to the podcast before? I'm not going to be offended.
I listened to a few minutes of one of them just to kind of get a thing.
Is this your first podcast that you've been on or no?
No.
I didn't look that one up.
No, that's fine.
What other podcasts were you on?
Just different friends and stuff like that. Yeah, like nobody big, no famous podcasts.
Have you ever thought about? Because now it's like, you know, a lot of YouTubers. Like, if you not know it personally, but the YouTube game, it's like everyone's trying to just do a fucking music video, and they're trash at singing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, music videos are popular. I'm gonna go do this. For podcasts, I feel like me being someone that I'm not a fucking big person at all. I was just a guy making Snapchat stories that was like, let me do podcasting and try this because I like to talk a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comedians, a lot of, not really actors, more so comedians that are out there that are just doing a podcast.
Ton of comics.
And what's your take on that? Like trying new things that are just fucking trendy to see if something sticks.
Yeah, well, I think like a lot of stand-ups, especially ones who are established, do it because there's a ton of money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can make it. And it's just another, revenue stream.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I respect anybody like that does it and is good at it and they hustle and that's
Did
their
you ever
thing,
consider
man.
one for yourself?
Not really, man. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a day like if I hit some certain, level. But I'm like really private about a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, you said earlier that because I was talking about how I couldn't find some of your stand-ups on YouTube.
I don't put anything on YouTube.
Yeah, so tell me about this.
I know this goes against
in 2018.
This
where
goes
everyone's
against
putting their shit out
everything.
there.
Everybody.
You gotta have a plan. What's going on?
I think I have a little bit of a plan. People probably think I'm crazy, and like if another stand-up, he'll probably be like, "This dude's full of shit," fuck him. But I don't know. I just don't like. One, I'm about quality.
Yeah.
Over quantity.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing for me. And I think I'm just starting to get into stand-up that I'm proud to like talk about. You know what I mean? Like
more comfortable material.
Yeah, like just material, just better material. I just think I'm starting to get funnier.
Right.
I'm really critical of myself, but I'm also like really honest with myself too.
Yeah, self-aware.
Yeah, self-aware. Really like I think a lot of people aren't self-aware and they think that
100%.
Like they start doing stand-up and they think they're fucking awesome, and you're like, you okay?
Yeah, there's a line between, like confidence is good. Like, get up there, kill it. But you got to be able to say like, okay, man, no one laughed.
Yeah,
I gotta change something.
Like in LA, like there's so much of that where people will do a set and I'll be like, and then they'll get up and be like, yeah, man, I killed that, and I'm like, were we in the same room? Were we in the like I know you heard yourself, but did you hear anybody else? Like that's not.
And you have the bigger names that you're standing next to. Chris DiStefano, you work with him a lot.
So
right?
Chrissy D is my absolute favorite human being. Yeah,
did he stay in this apartment?
Yeah, he's staying here. Yeah. Chrissy D stays here if he comes to town.
So you getting to work with these guys.
Yeah.
How is that for you when you're building material? Do you feel like? Because sometimes I even think that I don't want to listen to a lot of podcasts anymore because I don't want to think of one guy's bit and then talk about it and then I get looked at like
I think that like doing the same thing and like having a similar style are two different things.
Right.
I feel like I'm in the stand up. I've grown up around it. Like I mean, I literally had like cadences and like different setups and punchlines and like how people do it from the time that I was like super little.
Right. So you kind of get a taste of a lot of
but like so like you watch me do stand up and like I'll do like a classic joke and then I'll do something and then I'll go on a run and it just like I don't know what my style is, but it's good. Like I don't I feel like I don't compare myself to anybody. It's not like I want to be anybody else. I'm just trying to figure out my voice and who I am right now. So like getting back to like why I don't put anything online. One, I just like and this might just be me in my head, is like I have visions and goals of where I want to be and what I want to do,
right.
And I don't want to like I want to have a special, like, and shit, by the time I get one, that probably won't be special anymore, because fucking everyone will have them. They won't call it a stand-up special, they just call it stand-up,
right?
Because it's fucking, because you know what I mean, because there's so many of them now. But I don't like, and maybe that's stupid, but I just don't want to burn material yet. And I'm also like, for a period of time, like I didn't want to put up trash, and I don't know, like I want to drive people to come see shows, and I don't think I have a big enough audience yet for people to even give a shit about what I put out yet. So like, you know, I'm just slowly building it 10 people at a time in every city.
It's smart though, because I think of it as, I think it was Dave Chappelle who not took everyone's phones, but they had like a phone bin. Was it?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah,
at the show.
Yeah.
There's a few guys.
I think
who do
Rogan does it too. Like I think there's a few
can't
people.
have your phones, but
Yeah.
it's good because then there's no fucking 50 Don DiPetta stand-up videos that
Yeah.
everyone's getting, not money because they're not like, obviously YouTube's going to take them off.
Yeah.
But 50 people could just post a video of you doing stand-up,
Yeah.
and then nobody's going to come and watch you. They're just going to look on YouTube. Which
Yeah.
you were saying you feel like a lot of this generation is just watching shit online.
Yeah, I just think this is like a never-ending fucking content stream and cycle, and I don't know. I like.
You're more traditional. You want people to come in rather than...
Yeah, dude. I would love for people not to have fucking phones and like, you know, talk and like meet. Yeah, dude. I'm so fucking like my dad, like an old school in that way. I don't know.
I wish I could be like that. It's just I grew up like this when I was.
I was the last. I would, and I do a thing about this, like a little bit, but a version of it. But like I was the last generation that like really like didn't have this like in their lives 24 hours a day.
Right.
Yeah, and it's interesting because you and I are probably both considered millennials.
Yeah.
But you and I are so fucking different. Do you know what I mean? Because you grew up with a cell phone in your hand, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So like the millennial gap is like, it's so fucking big.
Yeah, well, I think what is it, like 86 or something to like 2008?
Yeah.
Or it's like 30 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
It's a huge gap.
Maybe I'm X generation.
I don't know.
You're the fucking...
Whatever you are, I don't like it.
So, did you grow up, when you were growing up, were you a big sneaker guy, or were you just...
Yeah, dude. I had those light up Fila's, son.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, man.
You're a Fila guy.
I had some light up Fila's, dude, when I was
Filas
little.
Now, it's a different game.
They're coming back. They're coming back, aren't they? I don't know. I saw somebody in a Fila.
You know, some people actually no. I'll agree with you. I think.
LA, everyone in LA wears Filas.
Do they really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yes.
I need to fucking move here because people can't be wearing Filas. I gotta stop that. If you're wearing Filas, my Instagram is Angelo_Blando. I'll take care of you. All right. Don't be wearing. Don't take Donnie's advice when
Nice
you're younger.
plug.
So where did you move from Filas? How did you? What was the next brand? What were you into?
Dude, Nikes. I just always rock Nikes.
Big Nike guy.
That was it, man. Yeah.
Do you remember there being like exclusive Jordan releases and exclusive? Was that ever anything you gave a fuck about, or were you just?
No, like I said, dude, like the Iversons, like the white and black Iversons. I'm trying to remember like which ones they were. Like those were big.
Yeah.
And I think Reebok did those, right?
Yeah,
Reebok did the Iversons. I mean, that was like in middle school, and I remember like that being a big thing when Iverson was just king and came out with those, and everybody had them, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get a pair, and I did, and they were way too fucking big, and I looked awkward because my legs were shorter, and like the shoes were just fucking huge, and I was like, I had no calf.
I feel like in LA I see a lot of like Vans and Converse and skate shit.
Yeah.
Are you in any of that?
Dude, yeah, I rock Converse like
Yeah.
on the daily, yeah, and some Vans, yeah.
I just feel like Vans are when you put. You haven't even worn them yet.
I haven't worn them. No, I do have a pair of NMDs
That you've worn?
that I do wear. Yeah.
It's night and day from Vans. Would you agree?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
NMDs are they're
these,
so comfortable.
you tried
No,
these
I'm not.
on,
It's
off
just
my
the thing.
feet.
I don't.
What do you think of these? The Wave Runners?
I
You
don't.
guys can't see
I don't
what I'm
think
doing?
about them. I don't think about them.
But you have to admit, you put them on,
Yeah.
and what'd you think?
Felt like I had a really big fucking cloud on my foot.
I thought he was gonna make fun of him.
And
But
I mean, I
that's
had
a compliment,
really
right?
big cloud on my foot. Like it was like unnecessarily wide cloud. You know? You ever driven in like an old school Lincoln Town car? They just float on the road. And you're like, I have no control over this. Like,
that
that's
what
what
you
I feel like when I'm wearing those.
Is that where you take the kids in? You take the kids in the old fucking Lincoln?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
So what's your, like, number one, if your peak at acting was in 5 years, what would you want your biggest movie of all time to be? What do you want to be, a fucking superhero with your huge guns, bro?
No.
What do you want to be? Do you want to play a deep role?
Yeah.
You want to do some Taken, Liam Neeson shit?
Wow. Liam.
My brothers are gonna give me shit for saying that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I love dramatic roles. Oh yeah,
You do?
yeah, I do, man.
There were some deep roles in the web show.
In the way, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like the straight man in that for sure.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
But there was a scene towards the end where you bust in. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
Guys, go on YouTube and look up We're Not Friends. It is fucking really, really good. I'm not just saying that because he's on the show right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't tell you if I didn't like it because that would probably make me look bad.
I don't know.
But
I would
it
kind of
was
prefer
phenomenal.
if you did.
No, if I didn't like it, I probably just wouldn't talk about it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But I'm talking about it because it was really fucking good.
Thanks.
I sat there and I watched the whole thing. I want to fund.
All
I want
right.
to fund season 2.
Sure, give me my money back for these, and
Yeah,
we'll be
we could
on our
start
way.
funding it.
Yeah.
But there was a scene in that show where you grab a guy's face and you kiss him.
Yeah, man.
What was filming this scene like? Was there a lot of takes? Was it?
Yeah, we did
awkward?
a
Was
few
it-
takes.
And were those your buddies in there? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
we cast him as an actor. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So I didn't know him beforehand.
So you had fun with those scenes, right?
I mean, they're like, acting is so different. Like, people see these sex scenes, these love scenes, and like, that one wasn't. It's not like that one's not intimate. It wasn't
Right, no,
intimate.
It was
you
very
know.
clearly like just fucking around.
You know, they're more awkward than they are sexy.
Yeah, I can see that. I always
Especially
wonder,
that
like,
one.
When someone's got a wife, like even for you two, you got
Yeah.
a girlfriend. Now, if you get booked a scene in a movie where it's like make out with this girl and there's a sex scene,
Oh, if I'm bringing home money, she doesn't give a shit.
so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
she doesn't.
So
No.
you think that same rule applies to?
She's
a
like,
lot
go
of
out
actors
and make my money, you bitch. That's what
If
she says to
If
me.
it was reversed, if she had a role where it's like you got to make out with this guy and there's going to be a little, you wouldn't care.
No.
That's like, I want to be like that.
Go
That's
for
like
it.
the goal is to find a girl that could just understand shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's not like it's not sexy. Like, there's
yeah,
no
you're not like,
there's
you're not like going out of your way to like DM a girl and
No.
it's strictly for money.
yeah.
That's interesting. I wish I've tried to be. My brother's trying to film a little web show right now, and I tried to do it, and I just like it's so fucking hard. I never really wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking hard, man. I can't. Like I think actors don't get credit enough in some cases where it's
Yeah.
like even a small thing like that, like a web show that it's me and my brother and 2 other kids, and
Yeah.
we're looking at getting 10 fucking views.
Yeah.
I still can't do it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
just-
we put over a year into that project. I mean, it takes an incredible amount of time to like create something like that. Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
dude.
but-
I wish I could. I wish there was a season 2. I'm so on the. Do you think there's a lot of people that? Why didn't you start a GoFundMe?
We did.
you
We
did?
tried to raise money. Yeah. We raised like $20,000 for it.
And what was the? How much did you guys need?
I don't know. The goal was like 50, 60.
I could have
Yeah.
at least put $100.
Oh,
I could have changed something.
if I had known you then,
Dude, I know you should have sent me the link.
if I had known you
When did
then,
it die?
Ran out like of memory.
Yeah.
So I had my other one going.
yeah.
Oh,
so
the
he's got that
computer
one going.
the camera ran out.
The footage. I
Yeah.
don't know. They got to watch it on a different. We're still in it.
The other one.
We're still in it.
That's as best you can get.
Well, I want you to. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Have we come to the end? Have we come to the?
I don't know. Is this camera
Hey,
breaking
you
down?
wanna quiz him?
Oh! I need to quiz you.
Oh,
You're right.
shit.
I wanted to give him a chance to plug some of his newer things, but we'll
Yeah,
get to that.
I'll plug at the end. I'll
So-
plug at the end.
Okay, your girlfriend Nikki here, which
Mm-hmm.
she's just awesome, and she also welcomed me in her house, so thank you. She is from Honduras.
Wow,
Oh, right?
you had to focus to say that
She's
right.
from Honduras. What's going on with the camera? So she's from Honduras, and I thought she was like, I don't know, not Asian. What did I say? Oh no, because I thought Honduras. We didn't know.
You thought she was Hawaiian.
I thought you were.
You
Hawaiian.
thought she's Hawaiian.
So you shut me down there.
Do
So
I look like a Samoan?
No,
so since you're so you know everything about Honduras,
I don't.
we're gonna I'm gonna.
We'll
ask you
find
a
out what I
question.
know. Sure.
What is the name of the largest lake in Honduras? This one's for you, Nikki. You don't even know?
Is it Tegucigalpa Lake? That's the capital. No, wait.
Does it start with a Y?
Wh-
Yohoa?
Yahoa.
Lago Yahoa.
Yohoa.
Laga Yahoa. See, I knew that.
Wow, how did I know that?
Yeah. He's quizzing me
Where
right
is
now.
Honduras again?
It's Central America.
Where's that?
It's in between North America and South America.
Okay. North America, is that the same thing as the United States?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Underneath North America is
Yes.
Mexico.
Yes.
And then there's like the Gulf of Mexico, right? The Gulf.
But that mean that
And then the ocean.
you're talking. That's the Caribbean. That's the Caribbean, dude.
So where the fuck is it? An island?
No, there's a chain. There's like a chain of countries leading from North America into
Talking about the
Mexico.
boot, like Italy.
Yeah, dude. The
I'm
boot.
just saying,
Okay.
South America. That's where
Brazil and like
Brazil,
Ecuador and
Ecuador,
Peru,
Peru. I know
Argentina.
those ones.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
and then Honduras is there.
No,
Then where the fuck is Honduras?
in
man?
Central America.
What's in Central America other than
All right.
Honduras?
El Salvador, Nicaragua. Yeah, Mexico City, Mexico. There's a song you can sing. San Salvador, El Salvador, Managua, Nicaragua, San Jose, Costa Rica, Panama.
This freestyle? We're getting a live
Yeah.
freestyle from Donnie.
No,
DiPetta.
it's a fucking rhyme that
You
they
can
taught me
act, you're a
in middle
stand-up,
school.
and you can rap.
I can't rap anything.
Wait, they taught you that in school?
Yeah, I learned that in school to learn the capitals and the countries. So yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Which hurricane devastated Honduras in 1998,
All of
killing
them.
almost
All of them.
5,600 people?
All the hurricanes.
That's not an answer.
Is it a woman's name or a man's name?
A man, but don't assume gender.
Paul.
Just on the fucking name, man.
Paul?
No.
A white man.
A white man.
White man.
Trump.
Trump is not a first name. It's a white guy. It's a white guy. Okay, here, let me draw
It's
this
a
for you.
first name.
White guy. He's got a fucking chin strap, kind of like I do.
Trent.
Tall, skinny.
Trent.
white. That's actually a good guess, but close.
Terrence.
White guy.
Tony.
Mitch.
Mitch. Hurricane Mitch?
Yeah.
They named a Hurricane Mitch.
I didn't fucking name it.
Not even Mitchell?
Nikki, your boyfriend doesn't appreciate where you're from.
You have to ask him. He has to know this one. Something about food. Like, what's the most popular breakfast food?
What's the most popular breakfast food in Honduras?
What did you just say?
The same fucking shit. The Honduras. The Honduras Mountain. Which is also there.
Bayadas. Bayadas.
Bayadas mean.
Bayadas.
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 What is that?
Bayadas.
Guys, you're turning some of the listeners on. What is that, like pancakes?
It's a is it flour or is it corn? It's a flour almost
Sounds like
tortilla with
like shit.
stuffed inside of it. Yeah. With stuff inside of
gross?
it. No, it's good, dude. Bayadas are bomb.
On what date did Honduras become independent from Spain?
Was it the 50s?
Dude, you were born in the 50s. It was way before then.
That's fucking rude. It's fucking rude.
Do you know this one?
The
On what
20s?
I know it's like. in
Of
September.
Is it the
What's
19th or 18th? 19th? 1820s? 1827.
It's in September, right?
You guys are a good couple. It is September 15th, 1821.
Oh, 21.
You guys are the
6 years
fucking-
off.
How do you like this is like not an offense to anything. This is simply my problems that I'm asking you for advice on.
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to do stand up and act and then maintain like a great relationship with a girl.
Oh,
I can't do that.
Yeah, I coach a high school baseball team too. I'm the head coach of a high school baseball team, so it's tough. It's
But like
tough.
you guys seem like I would want a relationship exactly like your guys.
I mean,
like,
it's taken
I
it's taken a ton of work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we've gotten to a good place, right? We've gotten to a good place.
but you balance it all out. You have a great relationship. You have your work going. You're good at comedy. You got a fucking movie that's coming out. If I try to do a podcast and make a YouTube video the next day, I'm fucking beat. I can't do shit. So what am I missing there?
She
I don't know if it's work ethic because I feel like I'm a good worker.
I feel
work
like
at Buckle.
yeah. Do you work there?
I do work there.
You do work
Yeah.
there. Okay.
You thought? Oh yeah, because you see my stories.
I see your stories all the
think I
time.
just sit there and
I just
fucking-
thought you had friends at Buckle, and you're like, who's this fucking kid? Like, this fucking guy comes into my work every goddamn day, and he just tries on shit in the
that was a
mirror
sad
and makes
life for
fun of. So you got that fucking Buckle shirt for free, you prick. You gave me a free gift? Is that what you're doing?
Okay.
You stole a shirt from Buckle and gave it to me.
Dude, I'm gonna
after you
fire
wore it, and you were like, it doesn't look good on me. Let's give this to Dawn.
It was big on me.
Yeah.
You were a big guy. If you had,
I see. I don't like how you say that.
I'm not saying you're fat, man. You're a good guy.
I think you should use good for big all the time.
Dude,
my
you're
God.
a great guy.
Thanks,
Donnie,
man.
you rock that flannel.
Thank you.
The hat
I
looks
love
killer.
hat and flannels, bro. That's it.
Why do you take offense to big? What are you? You're not skinny.
Thanks.
If I was just
man.
like, hey, look at this, my
Thank-
skinny uncle
thank-
over
thank-
here. You're. You get mad at Stumpy. You get
Yeah.
mad at Big.
Well, yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just you know.
You're
just,
a fucking alpha male, aren't you?
what?
Is that? Would you consider yourself an alpha male?
I don't know. Nikki, am I an alpha male?
Moment of truth.
I'm not a beta.
What the fuck is that? What is a beta and alpha male? What am I?
I know what a beta is.
What?
Don't say lesbian. What am I?
Is there a C? Is it Charlie? You're a Charlie male.
What is that?
Dude, you're big cuck. Is what you are. It's the big old cuck.
He called me a cuck. I'm
Dude, that is. By the way, that's not a very popular slur to throw around. A
I
cuck,
love it, dude.
but I love calling another man like a cuck. I think it's the funniest.
Well,
it is the funniest thing in the
cuck
world.
came from I think it's like if there's a married couple. This is strictly from me watching porn,
Mm-hmm.
but the guy if it's like her husband watches them fuck, he's the cuck, right?
Yeah,
Or is that a cuckold?
cuckold. Yes, same shit. You kids just shorten it now. You
Yeah,
guys
we
just
shorten everything.
shorten words.
Merchandise to merch. Nikki got mad at that earlier.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? They just said merchandise, or they just said merch instead of merchandise. These kids are changing. She got mad.
And she does. She gets
So-
mad every once in a while.
Here's what I've learned.
Okay.
Okay? I need to start lifting to get big.
I mean, if you want to get big, is that
What
the goal?
do you eat? What? Give me
Everything, and it's not good.
well, you got dude, the cake. Can we give a little shout out to what is that? Cake?
Susie cakes.
Susie cakes.
If you live in California or in Southern California and you have the chance to, Susie cakes rocks sprinkles out of the fucking box, and Susie cakes is it for cakes.
Susie cakes, you guys.
Susie
It's the
cakes
shit.
for
Oh,
that
I
for
just-
cakes
I
and
just-
cupcake.
it just-
Oh, the
it
cake
just fell over.
definitely fell.
It fell
Cake
over.
definitely fell over.
Okay, the cake is down, but there's details on the top that look amazing.
Yeah, Susie cakes is my
And
favorite.
it tastes unreal, dude.
Yeah, it's so good. Try and get them
Why
as a
are you
sponsor. Then
muscular?
you'll bulk up, no problem.
You have cookies and chips, dude.
Yeah, we ate a party yesterday.
But you're still
No, we don't
big.
usually have those here.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that.
I mean, I try to
Because I work out. I work out. I'm training for a marathon.
You're that guy.
What? Well, my buddies and I are turning 30 next year, and my one buddy who's a Marine wanted to run a marathon for his 30th
40.
birthday. For 40th, yeah, you fuck. So he said, I want to run a marathon for my 30th, and he's my best friend. And I was like, all right, dude, I'll run it with you. So me and four other guys are gonna go to Austin in February and run a marathon.
Are you gonna watch him? How do you run?
You-
I don't even know how to run.
What?
I'm going to make this confession. I cannot run.
Oh, on your next podcast, you got to film him outside running. Oh God, you got to see. I need the payoff of this. I need the payoff of you at least
give me video?
jogging.
Have workout clothes.
Oh, he didn't bring
Skinny
any.
jeans.
He didn't bring any.
First of all,
Yeah, that's
I
a great
work out
question.
a
Do you
lot.
have gym shoes?
What?
Do you have gym shoes? No, dude.
why not?
Did you
one
wear?
of those guys
Did you wear
that
these
hates
out to
outside
dinner
of the gym?
tonight? By the way, did you wear those? Did you wear those to
and a
dinner?
girl
Complimented
I wore these
you.
out to
I
dinner.
guarantee she did.
She not only complimented me, she tried to blow me. And I said no.
Why?
Because I'm not going to get blown for
Should
my
have put a
shoes.
little chimichurri sauce right on it, dude. She would have licked that right up.
Why can't I wear these to the gym?
That, when a guy does that to the gym, is the equivalent of females wearing makeup at the gym.
If you can't hear what she just said, Nikki said that a guy wearing hype shoes to the gym.
Hype shoes?
Yeah.
Is that what they're
Dude,
called?
I'm not explaining it.
They're Yeezys,
Donnie.
right?
I don't.
Is that what the kids are wearing these days?
No,
Yeezys.
Hype means like Jordan, Adidas, Yeezys.
Hype.
Nikki said that
So these are
guys
hype. These
wearing
are hype.
sneakers to the gym is equivalent to girls wearing makeup to the gym.
No, because you got to wear sneakers, but like wearing those fancy ass motherfuckers on your feet?
Wearing those
Yeah.
hype.
This exactly. So you're picking on me for who I am.
Oh, she's 100% picking on you for who
Because
you are.
you said
She
this
picks
exact
on
pair.
me.
What about if I wore these to the? This is a kind of a gym shoe,
That's
though,
a-
right?
That's more acceptable.
I would never wear those to the gym because I'd never worn them, period.
I don't fucking know.
I would wear those to the gym.
Yeah.
And what did you say you eat every day? Because I really want to know.
Not
Not like every day, like
I don't know. I try and stay away.
What do you think is the key to eating? Like, what do I have to eat to gain weight?
I mean, you're eating all the right things, apparently. You're just not working out or doing anything.
But then why don't I get fat?
Because you're
Isn't it
eating. Because you're
easier-
eating good food. It's not like you're putting shit in your body.
I mean, but I could. I don't. I'm not like super clean. Like I will eat ice cream anytime.
Okay, but you're also 20, so your metabolism is out of this fucking world. Wait till you're 29, and it's not. Dude, I could work out hard for 3 weeks and then have one bad fucking night, blow it all.
Really?
Fucking all of it, dude. I'll burn this fucking house to the ground in a couple hours.
I will trade you
No.
shoes for weight.
Oh, that's a bet.
Give me 20 pounds of muscle.
Bet.
Okay, what if we work out together?
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't do it because I'd be too nervous. I was gonna say that's a good YouTube video, but I'd get smoked in every. The only thing I could maybe beat you at is jumping because I'm taller. But you probably have stronger leg muscles, so you could probably jump higher. Do you jump high?
I jump okay. I don't know about high. Higher than I
Don't be,
am.
like down on yourself. You
Yeah.
could be confident about how you jump.
Sure, I jump very well.
You're great at jumping.
I touch the net.
Can you really?
I touch the net.
For a 5'4" guy, that's pretty.
What the fuck?
What? 5'6". You said you didn't want me to talk about you and say you're tall.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not. Nah, you know what? Whatever. Are we almost done?
Sorry, dude. We learned today. I gotta work out more.
You got to work out. Period.
I gotta stop saying what's the word you yelled at me at for?
Would you call me old?
Skits.
Skits.
Don't call them
Oh yeah,
skits.
they're not skits. If it's stand up, it's not a skit.
If I get in a fight,
Yeah.
you're
Call
the
me.
guy.
Call me. I got a guy.
Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I'm beyond excited to be able to have you in my life as a friend.
Aw.
And Nikki here. And I want to visit you guys. And instead of staying on your couch and
You
being
just stay in the other.
annoying,
You can stay on the other bed.
I want to visit you guys and just as friends. You know what I
Okay.
mean? This my goal is to make more friends in my fucking life.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're
I
one
feel
of
like
them.
you're on your way, dude.
I hope
you're
so.
you're on your way, man.
I hope you enjoy your JTHs.
I'm honestly gonna have to buy another pair so I can fucking wear one.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
No, she's not okay with that. But I just booked a big video game, so I ain't doing it fucking
we
long.
didn't. We got to talk about that really quick,
Okay.
right? Can
yeah.
we do that?
Yeah,
or
we
are you-
plug.
are
Yeah,
you
let's
mad at
plug.
me?
Let's plug all the stuff at the end right
All
now.
right.
Let's do that.
Let's give you your plugs.
Okay.
Tell me about this video game.
I can't tell you anything, kinda, because I signed an NDA.
Well, the plugs are going great.
Well, but it's a very well-known game company, and I'm sure the video, the what is it? A game is
Yeah.
going to be out sometime next year, and it sounds awesome. It's motion capture, so it's gonna be me in my body, in my face, in my voice. It's gonna be all of me in a
you in, like,
video
cartoon
game.
mode,
It's
right?
me in like a video
It's
game
so
character
fucking
mode. It's gonna come out. I'm hoping maybe next year, maybe 2 years. I don't know how long they take, but it sounds awesome. I don't play video games. I'm gonna play that video game though,
Yeah,
for
that's-
sure.
Definitely, you got to.
Yeah,
Give me the cheat codes at least. Like,
yeah,
if there's
dude.
cheat codes that
If
come
there's
out,
cheat
text me
codes,
them.
I got you.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I got you.
That's why you want to be friends with this guy. If you want cheat codes to his video game, DM him at Donnie Tsunami.
7.
DONNIE TSUNAMI 7.
I think you switched the N and the M, but I think
I spelled it right.
you did spell it right. You did spell it right. Wow, that's very impressive.
TSUNAMIE.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
I didn't mean to say E at the end.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Greenbook, Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day, Greenbook. Is there anything else to plug? No, all the TV shit, whatever. Stand up. I'll be in Atlanta, Birmingham, Tampa, Huntsville, Liberty City.
Do you have a website for tickets?
Yeah, you can go to DiPetta.com, and it'll give you all the clubs that I'm playing at coming up over the next few months. Come check out the stand-up, yeah, because that's
And
my
no fucking recording. when
yeah.
you're
I mean,
there.
shit.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy
Enjoy
it,
it.
and then come.
tell all your friends
Yeah.
about it on Instagram.
Yeah, then we take pictures and talk afterwards, and then you tell people about it, and that's how it works.
That's how it works. No fucking 2008 Twitter, Instagram, fucking stealing videos and shit.
No.
You should have. Would you do that if you were like when you have your Netflix special? Are you gonna do that no phones thing when you're
For 100% sure.
recording the special?
Yeah, 100%.
That's a
100%.
movement.
100%. I don't want anybody putting that out.
Yeah, no, fuck.
I don't
that,
know.
dude.
One day, fingers crossed, man. We're on
Thank
we're
you
on
for
we're
being
on
on
a
the
good track,
podcast,
though.
man.
Dude,
Thank
thank you for having me, man.
And then can you say go listen to the Kicks and Giggles podcast?
Yeah. Hey, this is Don DiPetta, and you don't know who the hell I am, but you go listen to Kicks and Giggles podcast right now.
Right fucking
I
now.
right fucking now. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're in the car, you're at work, you're on the shitter, you're in the shower. You put that shit on and you listen to my boy Angelo Blando on Kicks and
Thank you,
Giggles. There it is.
Thank you. All right, well, that was a fucking good episode, dude. I'm happy with how that came out.